I was gonna make a gag about that clock, but it got too late. It's pretty dark now. Hello, my name is Mohammed, and online I go by the moniker of Asatiir. So if you don't know me, I am first and foremost a game developer, focusing mostly on story-driven games. I have another channel that is associated with my game development outfit. It's called Asatiir's Tales, but that is not the focus of this channel. I kind of wanted the debut of this channel to coincide with the video that's going to be upcoming in that channel. Something came up and I just had to launch this channel a little sooner than I wanted. So, watches. I've gotten into them a little over a year ago. I have appreciated them for a little longer than that, but I really started liking them somewhere back near the summer of 2023. Around the time I was getting a little tired of smartwatches, I had an Apple Watch since the start of the pandemic, and it had kept me up on things since. And for that period of time, it was great. It had functions I found pretty useful, and it kept pretty good track of my health, even when that wasn't something I cared about at the time. To me, smartwatches have been all about functionality and notifications. I thought the notifications kept me focused, but my god, that got chaotic fast. As I grew older, I found myself to be distracted very easily, and the notifications did not help in that regard. I was browsing through the internet one day and there was a really good sale on a few Casios. Some of the earliest watches I grew up with were Casios. I bought three watches. One of them was the F91W, a G-Shock GA2100, which I sold off several months ago. More on that on a future video. And a Casio World Time. I'm gifting this World Time to a friend because I don't wear it as much as I used to, but that's only because I have a modified version that I wear more often. This one has a bronze case and a leather strap, and even the buckle is bronze. And things started rolling from there. I've really delved into the hobby, learning new things about watches, and it brought me back to old hobbies of mine, such as photography and video work. So much so that I've been trying to emulate the look of old magazine print in my photos and old analog ads in my videos. And now I just want to talk about watches in hopes that maybe someone else might just find some entertainment out of them. I'm not going to be reviewing watches, I still want to keep my collection organic. I feel like reviewing watches would take away some of the fun of watch collecting for me, and it'll probably turn this channel more into a job than something I'm doing just for fun. And that may eclipse my game development, and I really don't want that. But if any brand wants to send me their watches, I'll still take a look at them. It would be a more general overview of the watch and how it fits my wear time, but I wouldn't really count it as a review. Let me tell you about the watch that I have worn the most in my entire collection. This is my Citizen Eco Drive Promaster Dive, reference number BN016555L. Promaster Dive from the name is Citizen's line of dive watches. This one's a little different because it's Eco Drive, which makes it a solar quartz, meaning it's a watch that can take a plunge into a healthy depth of water, and it's self-aware enough that it knows that diving is an outdoor sport. I'm not a diver, but I do like dive watches. I like the way they look, and as far as complications go, I would argue that a rotating bezel is the most useful complication a watch could ever have, if you could call it a complication. I specifically got this watch because I like the way it looks, and the silver dial with the dark blue markings, but also how flexible this thing is with straps, because it just devours whatever look I throw at it. I really like the bracelet that it came with. It has solid end links and a toolless micro adjust, which is something I don't understand why it's not on more watches. At the moment, I haven't been wearing it as much as I used to, but that's because of another watch I'll be talking about in the next video. But as a total of most wears, this is my number one. I just wanted this watch in particular to be associated with the first video of this channel. This is how much this watch really means to me. And now I relay this topic to you. Tell me about your most worn watches. What watch takes the least amount of decision time for you to wear? And why is it that particular watch? Leave your answers down in the comments below. And now, if you like what you're seeing here, supporting the channel is pretty simple. Like, comment, subscribe, but I will also have a Ko-fi account set up if anyone wants to support the channel monetarily, which is entirely optional. Subscribing is really more than enough for me. Thank you for reaching the end of the video. See you in the next one.